Hello, Falcons. If you are watching this on day 1 of week 7, that means that you did very well on your quiz. And that means that we are ready to move on to the next set of solving equations. Okay? So remember, our equations last week were combining things that were alike, and then we would end up with this 2-step equation, right? That would look something like this. And then you would solve it. I put the reminders of the inverse operations on here as well for you. So keep those two things in mind. And I'm going to just go through the first one, and then I'll kind of start the actual teaching. I figured you should have one legit example first of me showing you what the heck is going on. So if you notice, when you draw your barrier, there is a letter now on both sides of that line. Okay, that's what I mean by you proved last week that you are ready to move on. If you had somebody help you, if you use somebody's to get a better score right, this is why we shouldn't do that, because it's not what you actually know. Now you're in the wrong spot. So if that is the case for you, please let me know, because obviously I don't want to push you before you're ready. But again, how you scored is why you're here. So keep that in mind. We are going to put all our letters on one side and all the numbers on the other side. So we're basically having the trees on two separate sides, and we're making sure that they end up together. So what I mean by that is, I know that I want this 2K to be somehow connected to that 5K. And some people will be like, well, just add them together. That equals 7K. But remember, when we're solving equations, we can't do that. We have to move things across the equal sign legally. So how I move this 2K is I'm going to subtract 2K from both sides. Okay? Just like how up here when I moved this 2 over to the other side, I added 2 to both sides. It's the same thing. Since I'm legit moving it to the other side of that line, I have to do the inverse, which since it's positive is going to be minus. That is now gone. Finito. I have my positive 12 over here, and you can put the plus sign if you want. I have my minus 9 from up there, and then 5 minus 2 is 3 and K. And again, now because we did that, right, because we moved those letters first, it is literally a 2-step equation. What do I want to get alone? Well, I want to get this alone. What is standing in my way? Well, that minus 9. The inverse of that is going to be plus 9 here, plus 9 here. That goes away. I have my 3K equals 12 plus 9 is 21. How do I get that K to be by itself? Well, I just divide by 3 here, divide by 3 here. So I have K equals 7. And that's it. That's all I'm looking at. Okay? So now I'm going to ask for your help as we go through the other ones.